Y'all, I am so excited to show you this review. I logged on this morning and this is what I was given. And I know this is not going to pass, but I'm going to give you my reasoning for how I'm going to review this one positively. So, the title for this is Neurorestorative Rehabilitation Center. The description is Rebuilding Lives, Restoring Hope, founded in 1977, first dedicated after hospital rehabilitation program in the USA for people with brain injuries. So I want to make a couple of points about this. People are going to look at that and say, rehabilitation, no, 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 you can't have it. This is not drug rehabilitation. This is rehabilitation for people with brain injuries. So this is if you or I were in a car accident and got a brain injury, this is where we would go to figure out how to rebuild our lives, restore our hope, figure out how we're going to relive, redo things in our lives, getting back to normal, whatever that new normal looks like. And so if we look at what they've said here for why they think this is important. Now, they haven't given me a lot of stuff about the criteria they think it meets. It says right across from SIU, which I guess is going to be probably the actual hospital. Great area for Pokemon play. Sidewalks are everywhere for pedestrian access. So a lot of people don't like it when you mention that. Technically, it's not that big of a deal if you mention Pokemon in the supplemental. You just don't want to mention Pokemon in the description. And then they tell you about the pedestrian access. If I click here and look at the picture, it's going to be a picture of the sign for the place because they're recommending the whole building. They're going to give you context. So that's the back side of the building. They're trying to show you there's the sidewalk, and then there's the campus across the street for whatever that is. And then you come down here, and I've already dropped the little man there, so I can see this is neurorestorative right there. Now, the reason I really wanted to show this to y'all is because this is actually the industry that I work in, and I thoroughly agree that rehabilitation centers like this that focus on getting people back into their regular routine of life are good places for the people who need to come here. Because imagine if you or I were injured and we play one of these Niantic games and we have to now come here for 6 weeks or whatever. We're going to want to learn how to replay our game. That might mean we have to relearn how to hold the phone. We have to relearn how to use the phone because maybe our hands are damaged. Maybe our vision is bad. We've got to learn to redo that. And so our therapist is going to show us how to do that, but they've got to have stuff to show us how to do it with. So by having Pokestops at places like this, that allows people to have gaming as part of their therapy. I work at a therapy center a lot bigger than this. We have virtual reality gaming rigs that help people. We have all kinds of gaming things because there's something called therapeutic recreation. Our department is like for therapeutic recreation. We have like 30 plus people who work in that department because it's a huge part of getting back to life. Now, the reality is I would probably better nominate something inside rather than just the sign. But just because I feel so strongly about this, I'm gonna give this a 5-star. I know I'm gonna lose an agreement for this, but I think this is really important. And the bigger thing is there are no emergency services at this place. This place does not have an emergency room. So I'm gonna give this a 5-star for that. And it is a physical therapy facility. That is absolutely what this is. This is not the kind of rehab that you would do for someone with, drug dependency. This is rehab for physical therapy, and also for vision therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, stuff like that. I love it. It's not going to pass, but I'm going to do my best to help this person out.